Alright, welcome back. Okay, so we are about to kill some more dumb orcs. I think they're attacking us, since they're kind of beelining towards us. Let's see. Yep, didn't get the supply caravan. That's actually good for us. Okay. Oh, don't be stupid, caravan hands. Don't be so stupid. Well, they are. They are stupid. Oh yeah, and I did a little bit of inventory management again. So what I did was I gave, let's see, I gave Avon the smith who had the one-handed famed hammer, I gave him this two-handed hammer, and now um, Elsa, Elsa can have this, or does have this two-handed flanked mace, and the one-handed hammer I gave to Nicholas. He was using that scimitar, famed scimitar. I think this is better for damage, and especially since the scimitar won't be able to do anything basically against armor, while this thing will be. And depending on the situation, Nicholas will either attack or use Indomitable, or both. So overall I think that's an improvement. Okay. So occasionally we'll be able to do Shatter, though not too often with 23 fatigue with Avon. Let's try to take this spot. You're able to do so. Right. Elsa can start to flank them. Oh yeah, there's an Orc Elite. Okay, so these guys, I wouldn't say they're dangerous at this point, but they are more dangerous than the others, especially for someone who's battle forged. But this guy comes with an Orc Hammer. So we might want to do something about that. Might have been too quick with Elsa here. We'll see. Okay, let's get ready for a round swing or something. There. Let's rotate Torolf. Probably won't be round swinging. Let's just do that so we don't need to worry about it at all. Let's inspire Janold. Okay, yeah. Would help to have a rotation with Borol or Gunhild, but we don't. We might want to use a net here, because I don't want Elsa's armor to be completely destroyed. It's not a huge deal, because we have the repairing equipment and a blacksmith, but still. If we surround it, it might decide to go for someone else. Probably won't, but maybe. Maybe it will. These damn caravan hands. let's move Raymond somewhere around here. Oh, that was dumb. I was going to move there with Landina. Oh well. Nice hit there. Well, I can rotate. It's a bit of a dumb move, but we could do that. Means I won't be using Shatter with Aven. Okay, we get stunned on Leif because he doesn't have Steel Brow. Okay, this tree is blocking our shot. That's decent. Oh yeah, I should test this debilitate at some point. Need to remember to do that if it actually is applied on every shot of the handgun. Okay. Get absolutely demolished. Okay, this weapon is better than this for damage here. Let's do a rotation, I guess. Right. Yeah, and these Orc Elites, at least this one, has 600 body armor, so they're very tanky. If you get a champion version of them, they are at the very least extremely tanky, but they can also do significant amounts of damage with the right weaponry. Let's see. Let's inspire Eelika here. Nice. Okay, this hammer... don't care about as much being hit on someone who's nimble, but don't want to be hit with a battle-forged person. Okay, we get hit once here. Not too bad. Okay. So can't get a hit in with both Margareta and Torolf. Need to think about who I want to actually kill this Orc Young here. Hmm. No, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't warrant minutes of thinking about. Okay, if this keeps up, we'd like Raimonda to be rotated out of there. Very nice vengeance hit on the head there. Would be kind of sad and indicative of my hubris and stupidity if we lost Raimonda here, because I was just too casual and underestimated these orcs. Don't think that will happen, but it is possible. Yeah, I need to rotate her out of there. Or kill these orc warriors fast. Could potentially rotate with Adelinde. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, this orc elite is being extremely stupid. I'll take it. Okay, now let's see. Debilitate. The thing with that is this two will probably die when I take the shot, so we might not get confirmation here. Actually, I'm pretty sure we won't. Okay, we can hit two of them here and they won't die, so let's see. Debilitate. And we need to hit both shots to make sure as well. Okay, we did hit. Okay, it's only applied once. That makes sense. So it's not completely OP. Right. Got hit by a 5% there. Does happen. Nice job, Torolf. Okay. And we should have this fight done. Or it should be basically over at this point. So this can still push forward and hit Raymonda. Maybe I should have moved. Acting in 16, acting in 8. A little bit of friendly fire there. Okay. Alright, 2 orcs remain. Alright. That's that. Raymonda gets a level. Get a bunch of orc garbage. Okay, Raymonda level 17. And let's start to repair that orc garbage that we just looted. Not sure if it's worth repairing these. Probably is, but it's fine. Salvage these crappy orc shields. These orc masks can go. Okay. And we move on. We see something. What the heck do we see? I have no idea. Maybe something just died as we saw it. That or I'm blind. Yeah, something died here. Alright. Okay, Oswulf is no longer fat, and that supposedly makes him a good sellsword, maybe. Oswulf, Once a lumbering lump of belly fat on 2 legs has lost a considerable amount of weight since enlisting with the company. No longer does the mere notion of a sparring fight leave them without breath. In fact, they've got more bounce in their step and is showing a sort of agility you've never seen from them before. It looks like all this walking about has done wonders. Alright. He'll get fat again because he's gluttonous. And let's see, did we level up anyone? We did. Margareta level 16. Okay. Do we have more gems? We do. Good. So I have salt for a good price. I suppose I'll buy it. Also buy this gold nugget. Let's see if the armorer has anything. Okay. Don't think I need to buy this noble tunic. People who are nimble already have those. Could buy this full coat of heavy plate. It's decent. Not the best one I've ever seen. It's better than this one, for example, but 30,000 for that. Okay, this is good for nimbles. I'll just buy it. -1 fatigue. That's okay. Cheap enough, I'll buy it. I would buy this if it were -3 fatigue. -4 is like whatever. Could buy this Sir Plouf's Horned. It's pretty good for Battleforged. These are like lithe, for lithe builds. I'll just leave them. Okay, so do I want to spend the money? I do have the money. I think I'll leave the helmet. Well, let's see. Vision -2, 217. So it's a little bit worse than this one. It is an upgrade for people. But yeah, it's not a huge upgrade if you compare it to this Great Helm, for example. So I might leave it here. And this thing is a very slight upgrade as well, but it's almost 30,000. I think I'll leave it. It's a bit silly. I have 120,000 crowns and I'm not buying upgrades here, but I think that money can be spent better if we find good nimble layers and good weaponry to buy. Let's see where this caravan is going to. It's going to Blankenstadt. So I could also just ignore the caravans, go fight nobles here, or I could start looking for like huge orc camps or huge barbarian camps. I could also just go for the Black Monolith at this point, probably win it. Though I'd like to be a little bit stronger still, just to make sure. So there are options. Blankenstadt. Let's just take the caravan. We'll go fight those big camps probably at some point. But this gives us good time to train and to enchant runes. Okay, let's make, I think, at least one power rune. Do we want a feeding rune? Bleed and poison I don't think we'll be needing. So feeding would be good for this weapon. Not sure Raymonda is coming to the Black Monolith with us. We might just take Oswulf instead. We'll see. Not that Raymonda would be useless, but she'd be semi-useless until the Necrosavants have been dealt with. I don't know. And also a power rune might be better actually for this weapon as well, instead of feeding even with the... Well, I don't know. We're gonna run out of these bullets or black powder. Well, ammunition. We'll run out of ammunition. So we would need those bigger powder bags. I think you need to fight like Ifrits for those. Also, yeah, we bought these. I guess I should distribute them. Okay. So this is clearly for Nimble. Because it's only -1 fatigue. Prepare to put it on someone who already has something that costs 1 fatigue in that slot. So something like this. I guess I'll just put it on Torl here. And this one can go on someone who's Battleforged. So Margareta maybe. Or Eilika. Maybe Adeline. Let's give it to Adeline. Right. Did we buy anything else? I don't think we did. Alright. And let's actually make a little bit of room by giving people these large quivers of bolts instead of carrying them around in our inventory. So in case we want to use the crossbow, we just need to remember that we did that. Alright. So... don't need that. Tool supply is full as well, so let's not do that. Quickly check if there's something to craft. Small medical supplies, no thanks. Oh yeah, we can apparently craft spices as well. Take salt, and dried roots and berries. It's probably beneficial to do so, but whatever. I'll just not do it. I don't need to. Okay, we see a brigand group. They probably won't fight us. Yeah, they're afraid. Okay, people are appreciating the variety of food we are offering them. A hot meal is what any man needs, but a hot meal with a couple of sides and entries? Well, that's something else entirely. Your purchases of diverse foods has the men gleefully chowing down and feeling good about life. Enjoy. Okay, let's wait for dawn. Okay, we crafted a luck rune. Also, Elika has reached level 17. Okay, so 9% chance to have any attacker. Require 2. Let's change Neighbor's rune in that case. This is slightly better. The good thing about runes that don't go on weapons is that you can take them out. You can switch them around. Don't need to think so much about who you're giving them to or what equipment you're putting it into. Okay, so who wants this? This is good on both damage dealers and tanks. Let's give it to Leif. Probably. Take out this minus 6% fatigue cost rune. I don't know. Maybe. No, let's give it to Avon here. Right. Okay, we have one skull caravan here. Guess we'll just take that. Okay, that's to Königsheim, so it probably won't do anything, as Königsheim will have ambushed trade routes quite likely still in effect. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to end the war between the noble houses apparently. I guess I could go do something like that. Go fight some nobles. Crafted a safety rune. Also a couple of level ups. Where's the safety rune? Am I blind? Okay, here. 7% hit points, minus 3% damage received. So probably better for someone who's nimble. Probably. Let's give it to Borrel here, who's both nimble and lithe. And is supposed to be a tank. Alright. And Landina, level 14. Oswulf, also level 14, still has not constructed the inventory upgrade for us. So he's been a huge disappointment. Well, at least he's giving us inventory space anyway. Okay. And yeah. So okay, black market actually does have some stuff now. Why would I buy lindworm scales for 18,000? That is absolutely redonkulous. I would not be doing that ever. Okay, there's a pretty decent reach axe. Don't think we'll be using it, but it's okay. There's a slightly okay two-handed cleaver. Won't be buying it since no one has cleaver specialty anyway. There's a pretty bad two-handed spade. There's a pretty bad golden dag. Also a mediocre estoc. Very bad Zweihander, especially with the price of over 20,000. Pretty bad 100x. Don't care about daggers in this run. Though this one is quite good. This Quattle dagger has enhanced damage and max roll in fatigue cost reduction. So with the right hands that is quite deadly. But I don't think anyone's going to be using daggers. Especially not at this point anymore. So maybe Landina could use it, but doesn't get duelist anyway. Not that that's strictly necessary, but I think we are better off with just using this Grizzly Head Crusher anyway. So ignore that Quattle dagger. Okay, very good fencing sword, but we won't be buying it as we don't have anyone who is built around initiative. So skip. This one is okay, this glaive. It's also ridiculously expensive. Won't be buying that either. Pretty bad spear. Skip that as well. There's a couple of runes here. They're worth 40,000 each apparently. Okay, so lots of stuff and I won't be buying any of it. Okay, good talk. Good talk. So now that they're well supplied, I think that also lowers our selling prices. But let's sell some stuff anyway. Would like to get more inventory space, but it's kind of not happening. Unless we get more people. I think that's still far away. We are at 5,000 renown, and I think the next upgrade is at 8,000, yeah. So that probably won't ever happen in this run. So let's just accept that we get slightly worse prices and sell here. We could also like wait for the well-supplied condition to cease existing, but we can just get more loot. Don't care about daggering people anymore. I'll just sell this well-crafted Shamshir. It's okay, but no one's gonna use it. We have better stuff anyway. Don't need so many of those. Alright. And now we need to decide what we want to do. Do we work to end the noble war? Go fight some nobles here. And then immediately come sell all of that equipment here. Do we go look for those huge barbarian and orc camps that can actually provide us a bit of a challenge? Or what? Do we look for more caravans? So I'd like to get a little bit more experience on people. I'd like Adelinde and let's see. Oh, Elika has completed. Who is it who hasn't completed? You've completed. Someone hasn't completed the training course who isn't Adelinde. I don't know. I might be like totally overdoing this. Being way too careful about the Black Monolith. We could probably take it already. Elika has completed. Okay, so mark that down. And Sophie has also completed it. Just haven't marked that. Okay, so maybe it's only Adelinde then. Seems to be. Okay, so I could wait for Adelinde to reach level 15 and give her and also to complete the training, give her the shield perks, and I think we'll be set at that point at the very latest. We could also do some other things just for the sake, just for fun, or just for the sake of it, before we go and deal with the Black Monolith and possibly end the run. Most things are super easy for us, even with the scaling at this point. Let's actually increase the scaling once more. Let's make it 200%. So that should possibly provide us some challenge in some fights. Let's head north and maybe fight some nobles here. Maybe look for some huge barbarian camps somewhere here. Let's see how we do. Could clear out all these camps around this area, but I think they'll be super easy. Could deal with the witch hut. Just leave this here. Oh, there's a warlord though. Do I want to kill a warlord? Does come with guaranteed famed equipment. Cold Heart's Escape. I mean, I guess we should do it. Alright, fine. Let's kill them. Only 18 enemies should be super easy, actually. I'll just go ahead and take this spot. I'm not afraid of these guys. Okay. Even the Outcast has a famed sword, I think. Yeah. We already have a very good one-handed sword on Eilika, so it's unlikely that this is an upgrade for her. And I don't think anyone else will be using it. Maybe Nicholas, though. I think the hammer is better for him. Probably. We'll see. Hello. Ubermensch. Adelbrick Ubermensch. Gotcha. Okay. Annoyingly, this hedge knight is flanked by a tree and a tree stump, so that limits our possible vectors of attack. Oh well. Let's inspire Avon for 2 hits of the hammer next round. Kind of ridiculous that Navar the Crusader, who has, let's see how many people she has killed almost 600 people. Lost some morale with this war dog taking a spot next to her. Maybe she's just afraid of dogs or something. Very nice hit there. Okay, 60% to hit the Hedge Knight. Missed and missed. I don't actually know if perfect focus lowers the cost of movement. Let's check if it does. Probably doesn't. So, or increase the cost either. I think it increased the cost, but not the well, the fatigue cost. I think that's what happened. Okay. Okay, we are making a short work of them as expected. Okay, so can't stun, but this can daze. Don't hit. Okay. Let's use destroy armor for once. Oh, it's a fencing sword, okay. Well, we definitely won't be using it then. Nice one, Raimonda. Let's go for the days here. Missed. Okay, so does the Hedge Knight. Stop the Witch Hunter from escaping. Okay, so he's shield walling, and we only have a 24% chance to hit with Margareta with 101 melee skill. Might want to use a net or destroy the shield. Does have shield expert. So it requires a few hits, I think. Could use a net instead. Just make sure we get this guy before he's able to do actual damage on Margareta. They have such huge melee skill that having basically any melee defense is useless to some extent, because they'll always hit anyway. Margareta has 60 melee defense, that's not nearly enough. You need like a way over 100 to have any chance of not getting hit by this guy. Or I could just take the guy out with these flails. So I don't need to use a net. I'll wait before I rotate here, because I can get a free, quote-unquote free shot with Margareta. Okay, Torov has 48%. Just take it. Okay, we do hit. Okay, ran out of fatigue, did he? No, he's waiting for whatever reason. Whatever reason. Nice days. Okay, we've almost got him. Okay, one more hit should do it. Does have 9 lives though. Okay, there he goes. So just need to kill this one raider. Okay. We found famed javelins in the camp. Are actually pretty good. Even excellent javelins. Won't be using them since we fired Accure quite a while ago. Could have made use of those. Alright. I guess we camp and repair for a while. This is quite good actually, this fencing sword, but still we won't be using it. Okay, this thing is actually quite bad. Even the Outcast's Deacon's Lament. Pretty bad. It's like a super slight upgrade for someone who's Battleforged. Did we get anything else of note? I don't think we did. Okay. Would help so much if we had more inventory space. These crafting components take so much space as well. Guess I could just not carry them around. I wish I could either get more inventory space by continuing to buy those cart upgrades, or I could stash these somewhere, even for a fee. Oh well. It do be what it do be. So our inventory is going to be full after like 1 or 2 noble fights. We can do inventory prioritization, of course, but still it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Okay, I don't think Raymonda needs to be hunting. We have so much food. A ridiculous amount of it. So in the north, we have these red cities we can sell stuff at. Not for a good price, but still, if we go to north. Let's see if we actually find a noble group worthy to kill. Okay, Ermin Gildis gets fat. That's like whatever. Okay, apparently we've seen this brigand group before. I'll just leave them be. They're super easy to kill. But we don't need to kill them, it's fine. So, for situations like this, I wish Battle Brothers had like an auto battle feature, so I could just click here and it would give me, you have 99.9% chance to win this fight without any casualties. Do you want to auto battle it? And then you could, if you get a bad result, you could just do it manually or something, I don't know. But really our inventory is getting to be full. So the only real reason to battle them would be for experience. So I wish I could like know what these caravans are transporting, because it's going to take so long to fight these guys. So if I knew that they had gems, for example, instead of food, I think I'll leave the caravan be as well. It's a bit dishonorable to go after caravans. Okay, so if we don't find a huge group of nobles to kill, then we will go look for those barbarian camps, I guess, and possibly actually find the black monolith while we're there. Could fight these guys. They're quite tough because they're mercenaries. I think I'd rather fight, okay, even easier brigand group than before. I'd like to fight a noble group that actually poses some challenge for us. Okay, so I could join this fight if I really wanted to. But like I've been saying, it would be so easy, and our inventory situation is what it is. Also, yeah, let's give this to someone. So yeah, the only benefit here is the slightly lower weight in comparison to this full harness of plate armor. So there you go. Thorolf's Battleforged value currently is 60%. I've gone below that. I think I've gotten like 57 or something. With better gear. I'm just gonna ignore this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, this group of barbarians is super easy as well. I'll just ignore them as well. So yeah, would like that auto battle feature. Because at this point, these groups of enemies don't pose any threat at all. And I would just burn myself out if I fought every single one of them. Just feels bad leaving them be, especially if I'm supposed to roleplay the Crusader, who really wouldn't leave brigand groups alive. Like, why would we do that? Let's just pretend we never saw them in the first place. Okay, I guess we go look for those huge barbarian camps. Those can provide a bit of challenge. People can actually die. That's thrilling. And if people die, we can recruit people, and that's also quite exciting. Okay, weaponsmith here has absolutely nothing. What about the armorer? Does have things. So, a light helmet. I think we'll ignore it. A decent Battleforge helmet. We might get that. And there's this dignified headguard. We will get that. I guess we'll buy both of these. We have money. Let's check what our lithe guy is wearing. Okay, so I will need to do some management if I bought that helmet there. So maybe I won't. Let's see, it's vision -1. 112. I think it's the fatigue cost is too high for it to be really worth it, even with the amount of money we have. Okay, but this thing 204. Okay, I can give it to Margareta or Eelika. Or even Elsa. Let's give it to Elsa. And we have this thing. But also this thing. This is an upgrade for, I guess, Margareta. Dignified headguard. Could go on someone nimble as well. Also, it's vision -0. Which is a consideration. Could go on Sophie. Maybe. Let's do a little bit of a switch here, since for now Adelinde is using this reach weapon, which she'd like some vision for. Probably doesn't matter at all, but whatever. Okay, that actually looks a bit dumb, perhaps. Let's not do the switch there. Let's give it to maybe Margareta. Looks slightly weird. Why do I care if it looks weird? Okay, I guess that looks slightly less weird than the others. Let's go with that, I guess. Okay, we could buy tools. Okay, we see unholds. There is a benefit in fighting them. But I don't think I care at the moment. Let's just go look for a barbarian camp. Or something. Something worth killing. Okay, this one's easy. There's also one of these super easy necromancer lairs. We'll ignore both of them. Okay, this one. It's not super difficult, but it does have a couple of champions. So 2 chosen champions, lots of chosen, a few white armor downholds. So maybe a challenge even, maybe a little bit of a challenge, though I don't think it will be too difficult at all. Just wondering if we wait for nighttime or no, not nighttime. If we wait for dawn or not. I guess it's more beneficial for us if we don't. Maybe. Well, there's some reavers there, so they will maybe throwing weapons at us, but it doesn't really matter that much. Let's wait for dawn. Also get some vision around us. Alright, so next time we will fight these barbarians, get some famed barbarian gear, see if anyone dies. Probably no one will die, but I wouldn't mind it if someone died actually, because it's just been so easy. But we'll see next time. So thanks for watching and see you next time.